Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome to another edition of your weekly Lunch and Learn. Today, I'm calling this Did You Know? And the question is, did you know that practice makes perfect? Now, I know we say that all the time when it comes to sports or different endeavors, but realize this applies to almost all things, especially your immune system. And we'll get to that in a second, but let's first understand how the immune system works. There's a complicated version where we have different signals that go out to different cytokines and natural killer cells and macrophages to help come in and defeat any type of invader in our body. But before it ever gets to that point in the first place, it's much more simple. It works with this thing called the lymphatic system. If you guys haven't heard about your lymphatic system, essentially, it's your drainage, it's your catch-all. It takes the bad stuff that gets into your body and filters it back into the gut. In the gut, you guys, is controlled by that nervous system, from the beginning of digestion coming from the upper neck and those nerves there, to the middle of it where we produce enzymes from the pancreas and we chop food up in the stomach and in the middle thoracic, and then to the excretion of the waste, which comes from that low lumbar and the sacral area. That nervous system controls digestion. And digestion, a healthy gut, lets you have a healthy immune system. Realize this, if anything comes into your body, through the airways, the respiratory ways, through the nose, the mouth, the ears, it then goes into your body and your body ciphers through it, and takes all the bad stuff that shouldn't be there in the first place, the pathogens, the viruses, the bacteria, and it dumps that, once it collects it, into your lymph system. That's why you get those swollen lymph nodes around your throat, behind the ears, when you get sick. They're collecting all the bad stuff. That then, when working properly, filters directly into your gut, where the acidity and those enzymes not only break down food, but also kill off the bad stuff. Now, if by chance your body needs more help than that, and it can't do it by itself, your body then starts to produce what's called a fever. Now, if you think back to when you were camping, when you were younger, if you ever wanted to purify water, in Boy Scouts we learned, hey, take that water and boil it, because when you raise the temperature, it purifies the water. It kills the bacteria, the impurities. The same thing happens in your body. So that fever response, that fever spike, does one of two things. One, kills bacteria. And two, signals other things in your body to start taking effect. Let's say the fever needs a bit more help. Then it's gonna call on its friends, cough, and the mucus to help get rid of the bad guys. Mucus is that sticky stuff that lines the respiratory tract. Think about this. If bad stuff's coming in, we need something that's maybe sticky to grab onto it and bundle it up. That's what mucus does. And then a cough or a sneeze, you guys, that is a forceful push of air out of the body. That forceful push is how we excrete those bad things out. So realize this, whether it's a fever, whether it's a cough, a sneeze, mucus, or your body just working how it should, all that stuff is there for a reason. It's helping you get rid of the bad guys. And here's the reality of it. Practice makes perfect. Our immune systems need repetitions. It needs practice. Just like Tom Brady didn't become the best quarterback of all time by never practicing, that dude hones in on practice. Your immune system needs exposure. Small exposure, but repeat exposures. So the more we get out there and do stuff, the more we eat dirt, play in the sand, those things expose our immune system to different bad things, which let us then build up the repetitions. Practice makes perfect. You guys, we cannot hide our way to better health. We can't hide away and hope we have a better immune system. We can wash our hands and stay clean, and that stuff is stuff that you should be doing at a basic level, but you also need exposure. So if we see a spike in sickness happening after the lockdowns are over, we understand why. It's not just because of some crazy variant, it's because our immune systems are out of practice. So you guys, do me a favor, get out there, play in the dirt. I know it sounds weird, touch some random things out in nature, but keep washing your hands, be smart, and make sure you guys get exposure and practice for your immune system. Make sure your friends do it, make sure your families do it. But first and foremost, you guys, make sure that immune system, and therefore that gut system, is working properly, and that's where neurology plays such a big role too. You guys, if you have friends or family members or coworkers who are having trouble with their immune system, and they've tried a lot of things and seen no results, get them to our office. It's that simple. We know we can help, and we'd love to do so. All right, you guys, until next time, hope you enjoyed this Did You Know in our weekly Lunch and Learn, and I'll see you guys later.